Hype, hype. Come with me tonight, tonight. Get to see, I wanna be with you. Hype, hype. Come with me tonight, tonight.
Hello, people. What is going on? It is Tuesday. The sun is absolutely shining, blistering weather, really hot last night. And West Ham are really hot in the transfer market this summer. I'm not going to lie. Before I get started on this video, please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, and hit that notification bell for all up-to-date videos. Now, we are hot in the market, and another man has come through the door, and that is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to be honest, I think this is the best signing out of a lot of them. Yeah, I love Somerville. I think Fulkrug's a good signing for what he is for a short-term basis. I think, obviously, JC is a great centre-half, like, solid. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka for £15 million is golden for me. Absolute golden. He's a top quality defender who's played for Manchester United over 130 appearances, I believe, and he's 2 goals to his name. I'm going to be real. When we was getting linked with all these sort of right backs, obviously we had Mazraoui, who's obviously on his way to Manchester United as we speak, Carl Walker-Peters, and obviously Wan-Bissaka. Now, it was a toss-up between really Wan-Bissaka and Carl Walker-Peters because I didn't think Mazraoui was going to come to West Ham. Do you know what I mean? I hoped it would happen, but if it didn't happen, then fair enough. But for West Ham to go and secure a Premier League proven player, yeah, of quality, someone who is excellent in one-on-one situations, he's not a bad defender, i.e. covering positions, and he's got pace to get back and be that recovery defender. I'm going to be honest, I'm over the moon with this one. I really am. I think Vladimir Coufal has been a good servant to West Ham. I'm not going to discredit his name, but all good things, as I always say, do come to an end. And I think Vlad is coming towards the end, and I think this is a new beginning at West Ham. Yeah, I think if I got this right, I think Vlad's 31 years old. Now, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is 26 years old. We've got this geezer for the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? If West Ham are competing where we want to be competing, he's here for the next 5 years. He might even see his entire career out here. Do you know what I'm saying? Manchester United signed him for a lot of money back in 2019. 45 million plus 5 million in add-ons from Crystal Palace. Now, he was a very, very good player at Palace. Obviously, he's South London based. He was born in Croydon. And he went to Old Trafford. And they're very mixed in the Manchester United fan base at the minute in regards to him. Some of them have said, yeah, let him go. There's no point having him. Some of them have been reluctant to get my word out to let him go. Now, I look at it like at Old Trafford, when it's bad, it makes everyone look bad. And we can all say that about Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard was at Manchester United. He comes to West Ham. He's a revelation for them 6 months. Yeah. And I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka needs that fresh new outlook, so to speak. He needs that fresh start. And coming to West Ham and being our right back it's just a quality signing. It really is. His injury record is a bit hit and miss. I'm not going to lie. He has picked up a few sort of niggles and knocks over the years. But listen, he ain't going to have no Europe this year. This is a free hit for him to come in and sort of establish himself. Would I start him against Aston Villa? I absolutely would. He's played pre-season. He was with Manchester United in America, I believe. So get him in, get him starting, get him up to speed, get him going. Yeah, Aaron Wan-Bissaka for me is just an absolute superb signing. Now, what do we do with Vladimir Coufal? Now, does Coufal really want to be a second choice right back at West Ham, or is he going to look to leave this window? Now, there was interest before from Turkey in regards of Vladimir Coufal, and I've got a feeling if a bid comes in and he can get offered first team football, because he ain't going to get first team football now, could Coufal end up leaving West Ham this summer? Because obviously there is a contract issue with Coufal, and can I see West Ham renewing his contract? I don't think so. I think West Ham might run his contract down and let him go for free next year, unless someone comes in for him this summer. You know what I'm saying? He's been a good servant to West Ham, yeah, and I don't like to discredit him. And people who I speak to on Spaces on X, they're very mixed. Like one of the lads on the spaces have turned around and said to me, "Listen, Coufal does a lot more going forward than what Wan-Bissaka does." But I want my right back to defend. That's what I want. I want him to be able to defend first and then pass the ball to the attackers to let them attack. Do you know what I mean? I'm very old school like that. I know the game has changed and the modernization of the game has changed, but I want my right back to be able to defend first and attack later. Yeah. So the right hand side's really tied up now with Wan-Bissaka, with JC there at centre half. You got Kilman, and then obviously you got Emerson. I can see a lot of opposition attacks going down the left now. Yeah, so I think the left hand side might need to be looked at in the near future. But my final thought on this is basically brilliant signing. I'm loving the ambition from West Ham. I'm not going to lie. I'm seeing West Ham going to be so ambitious this summer, and they're acting like a big club at last. Yeah, and this is what I've been screaming for ages as a supporter of this club. Ever since I've done E20 to a point, West Ham need to start acting like a big, ambitious club because that's what we are. We are a big club, and I think a lot of our fans and a lot of people in the media get it a bit twisted, and they still see West Ham as that little West Ham club. We're going to turn over the big boys. We lose against the bottom of the table side. And it ain't like that anymore. For me, it's just not. I can see a different level that West Ham are going to, especially in the signings this summer. Like so far, right now, with all the signings in, including Wan-Bissaka, it's a 10 out of 10 window. It really is a 10 out of 10 window for me. Like I don't see how it can't be a 10 out of 10 window. Now, if we go and bring in more reinforcements, another centre half, I'll see another player being linked, Soler from PSG, ex Valencia, Spanish player. If we go and bring these players in, then the world is West Ham's oyster at the end of the day, and anything is possible this season. It really is. A lot of the pundits are sort of downplaying West Ham's chances this year, but I'm going to be honest. As a person who's involved in betting and as a person who's just supported this club, I would definitely fancy West Ham to do something this year. I really do. I'll be very shocked if West Ham don't achieve any sort of goal this year, i.e., Europe, cup competitions, getting to a final of a cup competition. West Ham are acting big, man, and it's so nice to see. Yeah, and also I'm going to say this to round this video right up. I'm glad the fan base is starting to sort of come full circle now, and we're all sort of pushing in the same direction instead of splitting hairs and going apart. Obviously, you do get the odd person who sort of brings back the past, but if I want to look at the past, I'll look at the encyclopedia. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the past. I'm worried about the here and now. And the here and now is very, very good. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka's here, 15 mil. It's absolute gold. Absolute gold signing for me. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV. Hit that notification bell. I will see you again very soon. Another signing through the door. What is going on at West Ham? We don't know what this is. We don't know what's going on. But one thing that is going on is we're signing quality over quantity, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka is 100% quality. Peace.
Hype, 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 hype.